Grammy-nominated Compton artist Problem just released his highly anticipated video for his Don't Be Mad at Me remix featuring Snoop Dogg and Freddie Gibbs. We have Problem on the show not to only talk about that, but also his new coffee and Kush brand. Let's take a look.
What's going on, man? My name is Problem. I'm an artist, entrepreneur, and yeah, man, father. A bunch of different things.
Yeah, I don't like it when you mad at me. Yeah, I see that little look you giving me. Oh yeah, like the sage, I should change your energy. Nah, I get stupid. You know your man. Do you forgive me, baby? I know you can. No, you can. Don't be acting like you don't want to. You may not want me, but I sure want you. And letting you stay mad is what I sure won't do. Cause
Problem derived from my basketball game when I was younger, man. They would tell me I was a problem on the court. So before I was even serious about music, that was my name, just from basketball. Hooping around LA. One day, it just kind of all clicked for me. Had a magical session day with somebody, and I fell in love. I've been hooked ever since. Well, my first song was, I used to, when girls came to the house, we would make beats on this game called Music Generator, and we would just like freestyle over them, just being funny. It was all for the chicks, man, always for the girls at the beginning. Then one of my guys heard one of the beats, and he was an artist, he's a bubbling artist around the neighborhood. He said, man, can I take one of these beats and go to the studio and rap on it? I'm like, yeah, you can have it. You can have it. Just take me with you so I can see what the studio looks like. So we go to the studio, it's a big studio in Carson, and he did his thing. He was there for like 2 hours, and then everybody left, and I stayed and asked the studio guy, could I get an extra couple of hours? I brought $50, can I just stay? I was like, go ahead, man. He's like, what you want to do? I'm like, I just want to sit in the studio and do studio stuff. So I sat there and I made a beat, and then I rapped to it, and I took it home the next day. So when the rapper was playing his, I was like, hey, man, I stayed and I did this, and I played mine afterwards. And everybody was like, man, what did you do? What is this? I'm like, man, I was just playing with it. And they were like, no, it's hard, man. You got to keep going. And I got hooked that day. I just started buying equipment. Or actually, my cousin Ed, he started buying equipment because he found out that I was like, with the electronic stuff, I'm pretty like savvy with it. So start getting equipment. I started learning how to make it, locking myself, learning how to use it, learn Pro Tools, learn ADATs, learn MPCs, learn mics, learn compressions, learn signal flow, the whole play. And during that, you just get lost in it. You get lost, and then it consumed my life. And I said, you know what? I'm never going to do anything else again.
They don't wanna see me bow. Came up out the city, had them cussing at the walls. I'm just a youngin' with some flaws. I got people taking pictures while I'm strutting through the mall. Why? They imposter with the sauce. That's why they got robbed. Repercussion when they floss. Get your mind right, disconnect from all the marks. Friend or foe, you can't make that selection with your heart. Why? Yeah, pray we never take another loss. Never had to pay for no protection from the park. Why you the type of scared of
I started my day, honestly, I didn't even know I have this here, but I would start my day with a joint and some coffee every day. This is how I started my morning. And I just was doing the different kind of music. Like, the music was way different than any music I had done. So once I figured, like, okay, I'm going to stay in this pocket, and I thought, okay, well, Wiz had Kush and orange juice. What if Wiz owned his own orange juice at the time? That would have been humongous. So it's like, well, I'm about to drop coffee and Kush. How about I start Green Hour Coffee? We're going to have a CBD brand of coffee. It was more so like, this is my product that I want to sell, as opposed to doing what they think we're supposed to do. And I know that I'm providing a soundtrack for it. So that means I can build it and grow it and add more character to it. So we start Green Hour Coffee, man. And we're about a year up and running. We worked out a lot of the kinks, and now we're doing good right now. I'm really excited about the future of that. And we recently just began Green Hour Flower. So we're going to have a pre-roll, flavored hemp pre-rolls. That'll come in very, very soon. And we'll be having THC flower shortly after. Well, we initially were trying to find a THC-infused coffee, but scientifically it's just not ready there yet. And then we were introduced to CBD and what it does for you, like health reasons and health-wise, and just better for you. So we went to find some scientists to see, can we get it infused? Like that was the year process, finding the right infusers, the right people that can do it. We found out that you can't even, at that time, you couldn't infuse a bean, coffee bean. You can only do a French press. So that's why our first bag of French press, we just recently got the science to do beans. So our next order will have CBD bean coffee as well. So it's growing constantly. We're finding out new things. You can put CBD in so many different things. And it's just far more helpful than any medicine you can take. Well, most people still think CBD is like weed. It's from the same plant, yes, but it does not have the effects. It's no THC. So it's not gonna get you high. If you can just go read up on CBD and what it does for your body. I tested it on my great grandmother, who's 98. She loves it. She walks around and she doesn't have to take these pills anymore. It's better than her actually smoking marijuana. It's a great way to just anytime you can figure out a way to get medicine in your body in a new cool way without it affecting or hurting you, it's always worth a go. So it's just finding things that you can put it in where they won't be scared. Or you could just give them like a drop. Like, here, I'll put a drop on a piece of toast and just tell me if it helps you feel better. I have my guy, actually one of my guys at Green Hour Coffee. He had a back aneurysm, like a crazy back tear. And since he's joined the company, he's just switched to CBD products, man. And he's all healed up, no surgery, no nothing. Last 6 months, that's all he's been doing is taking CBD and rubbing it in his body and drinking coffee and doing the chews. He's down there fixed.
Goddamn right. I'm tired of saying sorry for the same. Damn, I lost my queen around with that lame. Ashamed of myself cause I shamed you. Good or bad, right or wrong, we always bang through the BS, a real one out the ES. She wanna buy them all, I'ma let her know. PS, cars, purses, diamonds, VS, real ghetto love, two-stepping at the...
Like I said, I started my career with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was the first person to ever give me a rap check, ever. My first check was from him. So I've been a part of his tree since that day. So Dogg, actually, for him to be as massive as a person he is, he's just like me and you. If you keep it with him, if you keep it cool with him, he'll keep it cool with you. And we have going on a 14-year relationship that I can call him, man, and he's gonna be there for me, and vice versa. So with Snoop, that's my big homeboy. South on Freddie is a friend of mine, and Freddie was on one of my breakout mixtapes, Mollywood, Welcome to Mollywood, which came out in 2012, I'm sorry. And we've been riding ever since. His recent resurgence just only helped the matter, but these are people that are like my friends in real life. You know, I have people that I do music with, people that I do business with, and sometimes those are people that I'm friends with on and off the court. These two are my buddies. I have some new exciting releases from Green Hour Coffee and Green Hour Flower that you'll be seeing. And I'm actually working on a show with Freddie I can't say with who right now, but me and him are working on a show called Rap Dads that we're getting ready to get into the world. So it's a lot of different things, moving parts. I'm doing a lot of work with Snoop on his new stuff. Terrence Martin, my brother, working with him a lot. His album Drones is coming soon. His album with Herbie Hancock, he produced. I'm involved in that. It's a lot of things are going on, man. I'm really excited. We've taken COVID and made a positive out of the negative. We've been able to really lock back in and get a lot of work done. Problem 354 on everything, and make sure you guys go to coffeeandkush.com and coffeeandkushmugs.com. We just dropped the mugs with the weed pipe on them. They're going like hotcakes. Make sure you check it out. Go to Problem 354 on everything, and you can find me.